EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, here we go.
In motion, Lamb. They run on the jet sweep. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line. Play fake. Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
He'll get up and spike it here. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First down, Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That is caught. What a throw. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. Allen in motion. And on this 1st down, it's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kometin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They will run it over center with Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
19,
They'll send him over to the left. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's...
That is hot! What a job on the scramble! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Allen in motion. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Cavante chirping on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Prescott now. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
4th down. Here's Dak. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Williams. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. It's Johnson from the pistol. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Dowdle. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 41-yard
So, 3
line.
quarters now in the books.
That's the end of the
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, at 47.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all